very important to read the contract that you're signing before you sign it, and ideally have someone who understands what that contract says and what it means help you review it. That's not always going to be the case. Ideally, it would be an attorney to help you, or at least a knowledgeable agent. But if you're not able to get access to any of those types of people, a parent or somebody you know in your family that you trust, that can kind of help you read and understand what it is that you're signing before you sign it. And then number two, I did talk about agents. A lot of college athletes do have NIL agents now. Some are much better than others, so it's important to do some due diligence before you enter into an agreement with an agent. I think probably the biggest challenge is keeping up with the constant change in NCAA rules, the cases that are happening out there, that are resulting in the rules changing. It's just a flood of information to try and keep up with everything that's happening with the House settlement, all the things that are in that. It's just a lot of information to keep up on and digest and make sure you're up to date on what's the latest, so that you can advise whether it's athletes, universities, businesses, collectives. I've worked with all of those people, so just a lot of information to keep up on right now. I think oftentimes an athlete might think they're worth a certain amount of money to whether it's a business, brand, school, collective, and the other party might not agree on how much they're actually worth, how much NIL compensation they want to pay them. And then I think depending on the sport you play, that can also have a big effect on how much NIL compensation that someone might be willing to pay you. So I think having a clear understanding of how much you actually might get paid, so you can kind of align that expectation with what's going on out there in the market.